this here is I could do better. Because I can. And let me show you why. Because on the phone, you get something similar to this here when looking up Joe's profile, and that's mostly like popular videos and recommendations to watch. On the phone, I got this video here as a recommendation that I should be watching. And I was like, that is video response to Naya. So this person accused me of cheating. And I was like, okay, so what's actually happening here? And I didn't notice more than that. So I went to the video, went for the beginning. I can do this here.
Video to settle the record or address this streamer by the name of Naya. I won't post their actual Twitch stream because they want to keep it private for whatever reason. Um, but I'm gonna address the accusations that I've made of them, and essentially I want to show that this person is potentially a cheater and very dishonest.
Okay, two things there. He admits that they are accusations and that they are potentially a cheater. Not that they are facts and logical found proving that they are a cheater or anything regarding that. He himself says that he only converges in facts and logic. My banner can prove that on my channel. Everything I say is based on facts and logic. There we go. Done.
With the way that they with their act. So I just want to go through the thread, which I've been banned for reasons we'll go into.
For reasons we'll go into. Sure. Reason: you have been banned from Deceived Ink Hub until 19th April, blah blah blah. You were banned by Deceived Ink developer. Reason: attacking others on the forums already has been warned about player naming and shaming, and has acknowledged such warning. Now he's finding that as a joke. Calling someone a cheater on a forum is attacking them. That's what he did to Naya. Now, I found that funny. Then after this year, I was like, what?
Later.
After this year, I was like, what points is he making? And that it was like far in, and he only had two like highlights in the video, and I was like, how long is the video? 2 hours and 31 minutes. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna fucking watch that shit. Not remotely close to it. So what's gonna happen over here when he pulls to the response to that video? Starts here.
Okay, so we're in the second portion of the video. This is where, after I called them a cheater, said I got a clip of them, they had to go and make a 17-minute long video analyzing one of my videos of suspicious plays within the game.
Okay. So what you're saying is that you called them a cheater, and they then analyzed one of your videos and called you a cheater. That sounds actually legitimately fair to be doing. Absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Game. And just had to do it. I mean, it's so weird. I mean, if you have to make a 17-minute video to bash another person just because they called you a cheater.
If you have to make a 17-minute video just to bash another person because they called you a cheater. If we skip the 33-minute intro he made, it's still almost a 2-hour long video bashing this person here based on their 17-minute video. You're not really keeping up to your own standard, Joe. Like, already here in the intro, fair, it's for context. I didn't watch crap of that. I didn't really care because I know how you are as a person. It's crap. Now, you say, and let's hear it again.
To had to do. I mean, it's so weird. I mean, if you have to make a 17-minute video to, bash another person just because they called you a cheater, again, you're just rolling through the terrorist playbook. I've got the terrorist playbook, like the two dudes in Die Hard, right?
Okay, fine. So if you need to make a 17-minute or longer video bashing someone based on them calling you a cheater, you are acting within the terrorist handbook. Fine, fine. Let's see. 21 hours ago, that's over a year ago. I didn't find that video before. Naya, this person. So this person accused me of cheating. Video response. Where are they? Where are they? Naya is a cutie. Not, if I can spell. Naya is a cutie. Is that how it's spelled? Yes. Did he literally just run that YouTuber off YouTube? Can I say channels? Filter by, upload, channel. Naya is a cutie. I think he actually did. Did he, in his video, link them to give them a fair chance? No, he did not. That's interesting. Well, okay, so he did not link that channel to give them a fair chance, legitimately fair chance. And I cannot seem to actually find them. So this person accused me of cheating, dot, 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 dot. And it doesn't give me any actual direction into their account. Give me a few seconds, I will try and see if I can find it. Okay, so I found the channel, and as I expected, he actually did end up commenting. I wanted to figure out what was his initial response to this video here. I'll say this also, I only accused you of cheating when you carried out making arrogant statement and claiming you never run into cheaters, all things cheaters do and say. So he has absolutely no real evidence whatsoever that this person is a cheater, except them saying they didn't actually run into any cheaters. Because Joe wants that to be a cheater exposure phrase. I have not met a cheater in my game here, so I don't know what you're talking about. It's confusing and makes no sense. Something like that, I imagine. I don't really know. I don't give a crap. But then Joe starts accusing this person of cheating. I watched a little bit of it, like up here, as you saw. I went back. These here, for context, is what Joe said. This here is you hide the aimbot well, but I have a keen eye to spot sus stuff. Okay, Joe, show it. Show that you have a keen eye to spot sus stuff. And you use this one here as a reference. I'm just doing this from this video to show that I went from this with Joe Blue reacting to it, video response to Naya, over to earlier in the video, I was over here, to down here, video response to Naya. I needed to find out what he thought was suspicious.
So we're going to come to this other video of a cheater. I'm not going to name the name. I'm not going to name the YouTube channel. This was a person who I encountered on the Hunt Showdown Reddit subreddit, and they were adamant that they never run into any cheaters, that I was a complainer, exaggerating that cheaters don't exist in this game and you're just bad at the game. You know, the usual rhetoric that cheaters come out with.
Okay, so this year has absolutely nothing to do with Naya, which means you cannot use this for any evidence whatsoever, because this year has nothing to do with what Naya have said. Sure, the reference "I have not run into cheaters" comes from both people, but Naya have not played this moment here, so you need her gameplay to show that she's cheating. I say her because it sounds like a female name, and the character looks somewhat more closer to the female version. I could be wrong. My bad. But back to this again. You're taking a clip here saying these people, this person playing, is someone else who used the same phrase. But okay, let's go through. See here.
And they made a mistake of commenting on one of my videos.
Oh yeah, it's a mistake to comment on Joe Blue videos.
Which linked to their YouTube channel, and I went and looked at their YouTube videos, and
That's what we all do when we are interesting in socializing. We see if there are new recommendations or there are highlights or potential inspirational things we can add to our own gameplay or videos of gameplay we might like nothing wrong with doing that.
I found lots of blatant and very suspect gameplay clips. But
Lots of it. I got lots of it.
this next clip, I think, is pretty much crystal clear proof that this person is using an aimbot. We're going to play the video. He shoots this person here, and then here, this weird jerky movement there. Let's pull it back a little bit. Oh, we shoot there, and we'll go frame by frame. As there's a person behind this box, these boxes, right? He doesn't know that the person's there, and so he runs forward.
We saw them kill the person just before because Joe Blue was wonky with the different ways of tapping back and forth. It can be a little problematic. I do it myself, so nothing there.
Forward a little bit. Oh, it's glitched out. Here we go. And pause it here. He aims above the boxes, right? He allows his aimbot. So here. So if we're gonna I have to be careful with the frames because when you do it frame by frame, sometimes VLC player bugs out. It starts playing. So he aims up above the boxes
To see whether or not they are in the tower. Nothing sus about that.
and then he allows the aimbot to snap to the player behind the boxes.
Snap to the player behind the boxes. 1. Slippery slope. How do you know that the player is there? Like, how do you know the player specifically is there? And a snap is a straight line. You cannot curve it, you cannot add bumps to it, because it's basically instant. Fair, you can add, you can have a slow reaction to the line itself, making it like less one frame snappy. But let's see here, Joe. You go through step by step. I don't want to listen to this. You go through step by step and have a curve here, for example, and you say they snap to the target behind the boxes. Was it up here they snapped to the target, or was it down here they snapped to the target? I'm not quite sure, Joe. Because this here would be something like feet in the train? Approximately. Okay, over there, so this line here. This is approximately the feet of the person. So this here are the what? The waist approximately. Does that equate out to a real distance in the train here? Going like that perspective. If feet are down there, then waist is up here. Torso, head. Is that a hand player size? These boxes are a little further away than this moment here, so when they reach to this point, we can see that. But fine.
Behind the boxes, and then he pulls the target away from the boxes to make it.
How do you know he didn't snap to that to the player over there? Like, how do you know he didn't? She didn't. Nine. This was a completely different person. Go from here, go back down to see whether or not they should aim over here or here, and then they were like, "I need to activate my aim snap so I can see where the player is, and then snap over here." How do you know that's not the case?
Not to make it not look like the aim snaps down, he pulls it away to find that the person is behind the boxes.
Okay, but what about why would they then go over here? I mean, that's way more suspicious to me than on the other side of the train.
The aim snaps down, he pulls it away.
Why over here and not here? Because this movement here is fluent.
To make it not look like the aim snaps down, he pulls it away to find that the person is behind the boxes. We'll slow it down a little bit. Put it in slower, put it slow down 50%. So he goes up, aim snap down, pulls it away. He finds the person is behind that box using the aim bar and bangs him in the head. So this is, to me, crystal clear, absolute.
Okay, if you wanted to do something more crystal clear, that one there seems somewhat more suspicious.
And bangs him in the head. So this is, to me, crystal clear, absolute.
Like, why would you aim over here before you can jump it? It's as if you at least have wall hack to do that there. But he focuses on something that's actually not an aim snap or aim lock. Okay, great. So onwards here, he's complaining about this person making a response video because he's gonna spend 2 hours and 30 minutes of dragging this person through the mud.
The FBI agents got the terrorist handbook, man. Going through it's like this is what cheaters do, and going through the cheater handbook, this is what cheaters do.
This is what cheaters do. This is what cheaters do. Illusory truth effect. I have looked this up so many times before. The illusory truth effect, also known as the illusion of truth effect, validity effect, truth effect, and reiteration effect, is a tendency to believe false information to be correct after repeated exposure. Let's hear it again, Joe.
Like the two dudes in Die Hard, right? The FBI agents got the terrorist handbook, man. Going through it's like this is what cheaters do, and going through the cheater handbook, this is what cheaters do, and
repeating the same thing, you're literally performing a fallacy, the illusory truth fallacy. That is what it's called.
yeah, we got this video. We're gonna try and go through it as quick as possible. Maybe we'll increase the playback speed a little bit so we can try and get through this.
20% does not equate to anything whatsoever. I should do the same with you then. But it's irrelevant. Sure, it's gonna make your video longer, just like mine, but still.
Faster and address these points.
Okay, you have 17 minutes. I'm just curious right now. 33 to 1 hour and 40. I got baffled. You're using 1 hour and 10 minutes to cry about them making making a 17 minutes video about you. What in the actual fuck of a double standard fallacy is that?
So
Good
let's
day
have
or
a
evening,
listen.
everybody. Welcome to my little video here. Today we are gonna do something a little bit different. To give some context, I ran into an argument in
Context.
this.
Haha. Context. Hilarious. The her, them.
Joe, she said to give a little context to what she's gonna do, then she's going to explain it.
Whoever this, whatever gender this person is or claims to be, is talking about context.
Steam
It's
discussion
hilarious.
forums.
That right there, that's an ad hominem fallacy. You're attacking the person, not the position they are at. So that's a fallacy also.
With a person that accused me of cheating several times, and they claimed they have a keen eye to spot cheater.
Cherry picking comments from the forum. This is why I wanted to go through.
Okay, so you're saying that they're cherry picking comments from the forum, but you then proceeded to also cherry pick this clip here of a completely irrelevant person. Double standard fallacy again.
The entire thread, so we all know what actually happened. Not just going to be picking the comments that help prove her case, stating things as they actually are.
Okay, so your entire 33 minutes here, including this random clip, is to give context to the entire conversation you had. I saw a little of it, and you're reading through every single comment. That is how I know I'm not gonna watch the entire thing. Done. Now you're saying they're cherry picking, which you also did, and you're attacking their way of giving context, which is an ad hominem fallacy. You're not getting off to a really good start on this one.
Right.
So they are sure that I am cheating. Here are some of the comments that this person made. Now, I'm not gonna share their name. The name is not important. I'm just trying to make a point here.
At least she's kind to you. Like, she's not posting you out everywhere like you're doing with this person here, like you're doing with every single person you are falsely accusing of cheating. She's being kind to you. She's being considerate. She's being humble, I would actually say. She's humbling herself down and not going into the terrorist handbook, like the cheater handbook, like you did just before. Yeah, claimed just before.
This person
Okay.
also has a YouTube channel, and they post videos there explaining or showing footage of what they think were players that are cheating, and kind of exposing them, while also in the comment section down here
Okay.
explaining why.
So let's just get this straight to begin with. Now, people like this, I've argued with people like this in the past. They're not blocking.
Appeal to ignorance fallacy. You need to trust his word about it, so you are because you need to trust his words about it, because he's not going to give evidence that people have argued in the past with people like this, blah blah blah, whatever he said. So trust his word. Trust me, bro.
My name because they don't want to dox me or they want to cause me problems. They might want to stay on that high moral high ground, but this is more like serendipity. It's serendipitous. The real motivation behind blurring my name out is so that they can blur out the name of the video so that they can misrepresent it. That's why.
No, now you're strawmanning what is actually happening here. You're strawmanning this to make it out to be something that it is not, because you cannot actually make a proper response to what's happening. She's giving full on context to this here. Full on context. She's blurring out your name. The name of the title of the video does not matter whatsoever at all. You even have the amount of views you had back then, the date also. You have the clip she's posting. You have the description. You can find the video if you know your own channel. Like it really is not that difficult. 11/4/23. Let's see if we can find it. If you know his channel, you can find it. It's a Deceived Ink video 1 year ago. So prior to that video we just saw of this person here, which is approximately, there it is. Deceived Ink. Okay, so let's see here. Start of the video is like that. 11/4. Is this his own gameplay? Wait, so it's... I picked that one. 11/4? 11/4. Not many highlights. Deceiving sus. Same day. This is the video. Deceived Ink sus player 2. Like, they're giving ample way to figure out your video if you by the chance know your channel. So saying that they're doing this based on a completely different reason is literally a strawman fallacy. Like, I found your video, I know your channel. If people don't know your channel, they're not going to be able to find you and find this video.
The real motivation behind blurring my name out is so that they can blur out the name of the video so that they can misrepresent it. That's why they're doing it. It's got nothing to do about doxing me or any kind of things like.
I just found your video. I know your channel. I just found your video. This here is enough information to find your video based on the knowledge of your channel. Done. Proved you wrong. Completely proved you wrong.
Like that, or drawing attention to my channels. Nothing to do with that. It is purely blurring out the name of the video so that they can misrepresent what the video is about. And as
Deceiving sus players number 2. So this here is your gameplay dying to someone. If it is in accordance to what you have done in previous videos, that is what will be happening. I am making an assumption, yes I am, based on the knowledge I have of your usual behavior.
As I've shown you through the forum, all they do is misrepresent, falsely quote things, state things as facts when they're not facts. So this is exactly, going through the cheater handbook, this is exactly what a cheater would do.
Illusory truth effect, repeating himself to make a false information sound more legitimate.
Disingenuous, fallacious person will do is claim moral high ground that they're doing it for a no.
That is literally what you're doing, Joe. Claiming that no person would make is hiding behind here 17-minute video in order to bash someone just because they called you a cheater. You're then making it a 2.5-hour long video.
Noble cause, but really there's an ulterior motive. There's a serendipitous reason they're doing it for, and the reason is so they can misrepresent the video. The video is about sus players, things that I think are sus. I'm relatively new to the game, so I am going to...
It doesn't matter if you're new to the game. Usually what you're doing, regardless if you're new to the game or not, you, Joe Blue, every single time you die, cries, cheater! And I'm not going to be cherry picking anything. You people watching my video can simply go through it all.
I make mistakes when I'm like still learning the game, but these are just things that I've deemed to be a little bit sus.
Okay.
And you can see here, I'm going to precursor this by saying, you know, I'm saying like question marks, ESPs, and sheets.
Okay, so you're focusing on the question mark. I don't know. I don't how they traced. Jesus fucking Christ, kindergarten level English. I don't know how they traced me. I came from the opposite side of the building. I closed all the drawers. I closed all the drawers on the side on that side. The only obvious item to investigate was intel in the staff room next to the safe I opened, but that is literally the other side of the building. That is literally in the other side, on the other side of the building. What? Jesus Christ! Missing all these different words makes my brain bug out. How do they trace me and be next to me at the same time? So they trace you and are next to you at the same time. ESP and cheat to trace anyone at any time to hide it. What? So they're using ESP to hide ESP.
Trace anyone at any time to hide ESP? Question mark, is that a
Jesus
thing?
Christ.
I'm asking like the question. You know, it seems like possible aimbot. You know, it's possible. Is it this? You know, question mark. I'm asking.
Aimbot and ESP. You can read through it yourself. I'm not gonna be reading through it again. You are not asking it. Just seems like possible aimbot again. You're not asking, you're stating that it seems like possible aimbot. You're not asking if this is possible aimbot. You're stating it.
The questions. I'm wondering. I'm speculating. Right. I'm not outright saying these people are cheating.
Okay, you're wondering, you're speculating. According to Digital Plague, everything I say is based on facts and logic. What's that? Here.
You know, it's possible. Is it this? You know, question mark. I'm asking the questions. I'm wondering. I'm speculating. Right. I'm not outright saying these people are cheating.
So you're not saying everything in facts and logic. That's good to know. You're a liar and a fraud. You're dishonest and a deceiver. Hey, the game fits you perfectly. Deceived Inc.
Right. So let's
Why
listen
they
to
are
what they
cheating.
say.
So I thought it would be a fun little video to just go over the footage and just review it myself. So I'm watching this completely blind. Haven't watched it before. And I'd say we're just gonna get into it. Let's see the first.
Why did you to that? What's
The first clip. I don't know how they traced me. I came from the opposite side of the building. I closed all the drawers on that side. The only obvious item to investigate was intel in the staff room. How
Yes,
did they
true.
trace me and be
Yeah,
next to me at the same time?
because you know, basically I closed every drawer on the side of the building, so that
Joe, people can. You don't need to add fucking extra to your own description. You're explaining everything right there, and this person is reading it out. You're. What are you doing?
I wouldn't get investigated by Cav to make it, you know, unlikely that they'd do that. But of course, I had to open the safe in the staff room to get the green chip, and I took one of the intels from that room. I probably should have just
That is what you say in the description. Cut the crap.
not taken the. I'll probably get the right. I believe it's sure I came from this opposite.
So they are in fact getting investigated by Cavalier. Let me just change my audio so you can actually hear what's going on.
Okay, so she says that you are truly getting investigated, which you said that is weird.
They are in fact getting investigated by Cav.
Yeah.
Oh, they did a.
That old macro stutter, like maybe you could see it. You know, how experienced is the player? So this is another Cavalier player. Is this the one that traced me, or is it a different player altogether? I don't know. Logic would say it was a different Cav, and I'm just unlucky, right? But they've seen this and they've tried to.
Joe, watch the video.
Yeah.
You see this drift right here?
Yeah. I mean, maybe not. I mean, you know,
The strafe. And the strafe to the right.
but they attempt to, instead of, it's weird, they attempt to drop a trap or something on the ground. There.
Joe, what are you on about? Seriously. There's absolutely nothing from Naya's side at this moment here. She's just going through the video step by step. You're explaining insanely on top of that. It's your own video. Your own video. Calm down. Like, you are insanely in the defensive right now, which is very suspicious. Why would you need to defend yourself so hardcore right now?
Which I hadn't noticed. When I originally uploaded the video, I did make an edit. For some reason, I didn't save, or the edit was missing. I made an edit speculating whether or not this other staff member was actually a player or not.
Appeal to ignorance. You have to trust me on this one. I don't have any evidence for what I'm saying.
But it wasn't there in the edit when they did this video. Strangely, I don't believe in coincidences, but that was a thing. Is it a giveaway? Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so it's not a coincidence that that section is not there, which means you're literally just adding it up as you go on right now to add crap to the video.
But also, I mean, the shots there. I mean, look at that. I mean, I'm down to 27 health already.
Headshot? I don't know the game. Can you deal that much damage with a headshot? Like, all the characters seems to have approximately the exact same height.
27 health. You can't get headshots when a person's in disguise. You can't get headshots when people are in disguise. So.
Okay, so you're repeating the exact same thing again, which, as I showed earlier in the video, is a sign of illusory truth effect. The illusory truth fallacy. Which makes me wonder whether or not you actually can get a headshot while in disguise. I couldn't find a video actually showing that headshots are possible while in disguise. So it will hang up for the uncertainty.
You know, let's pull it back a little bit. So I'm 100 health.
This is a dead giveaway that you're a player.
First shot took me to 65 health, so, 35 damage. I get hit again. Down to 45 damage. And then I'm hit again immediately, down to 27. So it's like bang, bang, 3 shots. I mean...
Okay, so it's not a headshot regardless. I was just too hasty in the sense. Can we... What does it take the damage? Frame by frame on YouTube. I'm just doing a little extra than one frame. 65. So damaging you for 35 damage.
First shot.
Then 20 damage. You're talking because it's paused because I muted you. So 35, 20, and what's that? 18? 18 damage? That seems pretty legit.
Down to 27. So it's like bang, bang, 3 shots. I mean, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy damage. Bang, I'm down to 9 health.
Not at all. It's not crazy whatsoever. Actually, they did less and less and less. So the crazy part is you didn't take more damage when the initial shot was that heavy.
Already, that's bang bang. I've only just been able to turn around. I've only just been able to react by getting the drop on somebody.
You have barely been able to react. Okay, let's see your new video. Where is it? Face reality armor demigod reaction test. Okay. Well, you just proved it, Joe. You're not a demigod in reaction.
I mean, if this isn't an argument for an aimbot,
It's not. It's not even good aiming whatsoever. This here is horrible aiming.
I mean, it might not be. I've got hits like this before. It's just, you know, it's one of those things where this could be an aimbot. I mean,
No, it could not. It could not be an aimbot. This damage output went like low. It went from high damage to lower and lower and lower. An aimbot would go if you can headshot while get headshotted while in disguise, you would have taken far more damage when out of disguise.
before I've even started firing back, I'm down to 9 HP.
Because you're slow.
That shot right after that.
Okay, you're whining about the shots being happening like insanely fast before you get get time to react, right? So let's see here.
Coincidences, but
This is a dead
that was a
game.
thing. Is it
Wait, you got 32 shots, make 2 shots there, and you're saying
down to 27 health already? 27 health. You can't get headshots when a person's in disguise. You can't get headshots when people are in disguise.
illusory truth effect, repeating yourself over and over again to make false information be more believable. Went through that.
So, you know, let's pull it back a little bit. So I'm 100 health.
This is a dead giveaway that you're a player.
First shot took me to 65 health, so, you know, 35 damage. Get hit again. Down to 45 damage.
And
then I'm hit again immediately down to 27. So it's like bang, bang, 3 shots. I mean, it's pretty crazy.
You got 32 ammunition.
It's pretty crazy damage. Bang, I'm down to 9 health already. That's bang, bang. I've only just been able to turn around. I've only just been able to react by getting the drop on somebody.
And you have spent 4 shots. Nothing insane about theirs. You jumping around and hitting them like that, or having your aim over them like that, that's suspicious. But okay, let's go forward. Where was it you started?
Start firing back. I'm down to 9 HP.
that shot right after that.
Okay, so they get 3 shots in on you before you start reacting. And you cry about that being aimbot. You had 9 HP left. You had 28 ammunition left in your weapons. And during that time frame of going from 28 down to 6, 22 shots. You shoot both at the same time, so 11 shots. You click the mouse 11 times, basically. Unless you can actually hold it down, which would be weird for pistols. You move from over there to here and die. Like over there on the line to here in the middle, I guess. And die with 9 HP. And you think that's aimbot? If it was aimbot, you would have died way faster.
And how much health did they have left?
Is that them 13?
They were almost dead. I mean,
Okay, so you think it's suspicious that you're walking slowly, going from 100 HP to 9 HP before you basically get shots in on them. And then you're whining about them when you are on 9 HP and basically kills them. That seems more like aimbot to me, dude.
one more hit, they would have died. You know, in that moment. So you know, it's
And
like
you got shot.
if they didn't get so many fucking, I jumped as well. Like when I got hit from the skies, I jumped somehow. You know, still took a ton of health off of me, man.
Yeah, but they didn't hit you after you jumped. They didn't hit you once until you died. And the way your aim is just locked to that. Let's see if I can find the video. Here it is. How far do we need to be into the video? 218. Oh no, that's their video. Here it is. So let's see if we can slow it down, see the clip for itself. I'm not gonna add sound to it. Jumping. It seems very suspicious that your aim is only going up based on the recoil. So, yeah, Joe, that is suspicious behavior. That is suspicious gameplay.
So it's a little
Now-
sus, you know, it's a little sus to get clapped out like that.
Yeah, it is very sus to hold your aim that precisely while moving like that. It is very sus. It seems like you're the cheater here, blaming others for cheating to hide your own cheats.
You get traced, you move away. Yeah, micro stutter. Maybe they saw it, maybe they didn't see it. Is it the same cav? Is it a different cav? You know, I don't know. But either way, it's like they fucking slap me up, mate. In like I couldn't even react to being slapped
They slapped you way less than you slapping them. Good job, Joe. Good job.
up. You know, when I slap people up, when they're in a disguise and I get the drop of them, I don't. It's very rare that I just fucking annihilate them on the spot outright.
I don't. Well, it's rare that I do. Okay, so you do annihilate them. So there's absolutely nothing sus about it. Good. You just proved yourself wrong. There's nothing sus about this video here.
Like that.
We don't see the rest of the video, the rest of the lobby, because I see back there is another player called Waffle. They are at the direction where you said you came from.
Yeah, so that's probably the
Obviously,
other
more
cav,
than
yeah.
one calf in a game.
Okay, so you are just showing that you're paranoid for no apparent reason whatsoever.
Right.
Yeah, obviously, I made this. I already knew
So
this.
honestly, here you just
You already knew it, and then you're speculating and that it's that person. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I'm done with this video here. You are making 2.5 hour long videos based on absolutely nothing, then deframing this person here for going against you and analyzing your video, and then you're being like, okay, is this happening? And then, oh, I already knew this was happening, but I didn't want to tell you earlier that it was happening because at the moment I didn't know that it was happening. Like, dude, stick to one thing and not a million different things. And avoid the elusive truth effect, because it only seems like you're lying intentionally. Fuck, that hurted. I thought it was going to be easier to watch. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this here is me failing to get through Joe video. And like, why are you making a 2.5 hour long video? Part 3, Naya's gameplay. Okay, so you say that it's sus making a 17-minute long video after being accused of cheating. She accused you of being suspicious. Then you go and make a 50-minute video. You just proved yourself sus, Joe. You just proved yourself sus. Jesus, fuck, this year was horrible. I hope you enjoyed it more than I did.